I'll show you some of my favorite takedown from the wrestling clinch, and when I put my opponent against the cage. I will work it out with David the Crow Loiseau, and then after I'll show you some drill. Then you can work with your training partner or a friend to develop your takedown or takedown defense. Right now, I'm gonna show you a takedown techniques from the wrestling clinch. It's an arm drag followed by a single leg attack. Very important. First of all, when you're in the wrestling clinch, you have to push your opponent forward. When he's pushing you back, you grab the wrist and you push the wrist inside your body. Then, with your other hand, you're gonna grab his tricep almost in the armpit, not on his elbow, higher, almost in his armpit. You clear the arm, and as soon as you clear the arm, you push your opponent back and grab the single leg, knee tight, to finish him. So I'm here in the wrestling clinch. I push a little bit my opponent before he gives me the resistance. As soon as he gives me the resistance, I slip my thumb inside here. As soon as I grab his wrist, pushing his wrist in, grabs almost in his armpit, push him back. Sometimes when you're in the wrestling clinch position, you can't grab your opponent's wrist because it's too tight. So I have a solution for that. It's called an inside hook. I'm right here, he's too tight. So I can't grab his wrist. It's impossible. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull him a little bit and he's gonna give me a resistance back. So as soon as I pull him, he resists to me. That's the key, it's a trap. So I pull him, he resists to me, and now, usually he gives me his leg forward to avoid me to pull him. So look at this leg, I pull him, oh, he gives me this leg. I go here, and it's an ankle pick right now. When I'm doing the ankle pick, I'm gonna break this position down. You give me the resistance, up, step in here. Look, I put my knee on the ground, my hand on his knee, right, the back of his knee, and my other hand on his back. I don't push forward here, I push in 45 degrees, and with this leg on the ground, help me to push him. And then I finish like this. So still from the wrestling clinch position, you can't grab his wrist. Sometimes you can't, do the inside hook. And I'll give you a third option on that position. So I'm right here in the wrestling clinch. I'm gonna grab his lat here. You see my hand? I grab his lat. So I keep him very close to me. I'm gonna step back. And in the same time I step back, I pull him to me, like this. And I take I grab under his leg and I keep my motion going until I put him down. So I'm right here, I give him a resistance, he push me back. As soon as he push me back, I take the side mount, side control. I push. All right, my fourth option for the wrestling clinch. It's, for the takedowns, I can show you many techniques than I want, but certainly, you like technique better than others. So you have to choose which technique is work well for you, which technique do you prefer, and it's normal. You can't like all the techniques. It's like everything. You have to choose a proper way to do a takedown, and that's why I show you many techniques. Like that, you can choose what you want. The other solution is, you're in the wrestling clinch, You pull the guy, so like that he gives you the legs. You grab inside his knee, and look what I'm gonna do with this arm. I'm gonna run towards him, and I'm gonna pull this hand, pull my hand right now, pull my hand and try to pull his leg in the same time and run towards him. And with this arm, I'm gonna do like I'm a baseball pitcher, like this. Okay, sometimes it's impossible to take your opponent down when you're in the wrestling clinch. You need, especially in the UFC, you need to use defense to your own advantage. And that's what I'm gonna show you right now. Sometimes you try many techniques in the wrestling clinch, but the guy just defends and he's very hard to take down. You need to put him against the fence. So I'll show you a good technique to put your opponent down when he's against the fence. But first of all, to bring him against the fence, a good way to do it is you fake, you're going for this leg. So he's gonna step back this leg, or he's gonna put his weight backward a little bit. And when he put his weight backward, you just keep pushing him until he's against the fence. Look at my arm right now. My arm here, go more deep as possible. I'm going deep right here and put my hand against the fence. I try to put his back flat against the fence. That's my strategy, because if he defends in pulling his butt against the fence, it's very hard for me to put him down because I can't reach his leg like this, you see? So when I push him, I have to make sure I'm very deep right here. My underhook is very deep, and I keep the pressure on him. So the other thing too, I have to reach his wrist, put his wrist against the fence, and my knee have to be outside here. So like that, I have the perfect control against him. Once I get that, I go for the single leg out head inside. I'm going here. Here I grab my forearm. Défends un peu, David. Even if right now, even if he defend, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull and lift him in the same time. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm here, I fake. Up. When I lift him, I don't only lift him, I pull him away against the fence, because sometimes a guy can cheat, can hold the fence, and to put him down, I have to put his back down. So if I just lift him and put him down, sometimes he's gonna go like this, and he's gonna try to back up. So it's very important to put him down completely like this. I'm in a clinch, I want to put him against the fence. I fake the single, I push him, my hand very deep here, push his ribs, go in the crouch, right here with my arms. No. Finish the takedown right here. Take that side. Sometimes this technique doesn't work because your opponent is a good wrestler. He's able to keep away your arm in your crouch. So when you keep away your arm in your crouch, he's able to take the wizard, and the wizard is the defense against a single leg and head inside. So I'll show you a counter to the counter. Try to push my opponent, same position, push his back against the fence here. Then I grab the single, but he did the wizard. You see right now, I can't lift him because he put his knee inside here. And he cranked my shoulder right now. So that's the defense. So look closely right now. What I'm gonna do, he hold my wrist. With this hand, I'm gonna free my arm here. You see, he hold my wrist. Up, I'm gonna free my hand, hold his wrist, and pull his ankle back. Like this. And go for the takedown. Try to go for the first technique. Doesn't work. I have to free my hand up. Up. Knee outside. You take the wizard, I can't leave him. Free my hand. And go for the takedown.